to Conversations with Spirit, where mystical encounters and practical wisdom converge in perfect harmony. I'm excited for you to join me tonight as I offer heartfelt mediumship and oracle card readings, as well as a dose of real world magic with my special manifestation tips. My goal is to bring fun while spirit takes the wheel. So, welcome to the Spirit Room. And I am doing this show in conjunction with evolveme.com. And if you haven't checked out evolveme.com, you should. It's one of those, it's a metaphysical marketplace. I shouldn't say marketplace, but it's like anything that you're interested in metaphysically is there. So, yay, right? Okay, so much to talk about. Hey, Keith, thanks for being here. And Bex, hi, Bex. So glad you guys are here. Thank you. Do you like my hat? So, all right, are you guys ready? Because I've got so much to talk about before I get into readings. Tomorrow is a big day. Yep. Mercury is going retrograde. Yes, and it will be for my time on the Pacific time, I guess you should say. It's going to be 12:09 a.m. So first thing when you wake up in the morning, right? Okay. And then Mercury goes retrograde until January 1st. At like 8:30 at night Pacific time. Okay. So that means that it would be 3 a.m. Eastern time. It goes retrograde tomorrow morning on the East Coast. And then at like 11:30, it comes out on New Year's Day. How fun is that? Right. But here's what I want to say. Oh, you're already experiencing electronic issues. Yes, it's true. Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for being here. So yeah. Yes. Okay. So be aware that stuff is going to happen, right? Because here's the thing. We want to approach Mercury being retrograde as like it's just another thing, right? A lot of times people will hear, oh my God, Mercury's in retrograde. Oh my God, that whole stuff, right? But the reality is that if we are aware of it, okay, and I always bring up my 3 P's, my 3 P's for Mercury being retrograde, okay? Like, does anybody know what they could possibly be? Okay. First of all, we need to have patience, all right? Have your patience, like just be a little bit more patient during this time, okay? Then positivity, right? If we can stay positive during this time when things seem to be kind of messed up, that's just going to help us get through it. Okay. So that's positivity. So it's patience, positivity, and persistence, right? So this kind of, for me, it tends to mean a little bit more as far as the electronic issues, Bex, right? Like if something starts happening with your computer, be patient, be positive, but be persistent, right? Keep working on it. Keep working on it. Don't allow the craziness to mess with your head, right? And the other thing I really started really wanting to say about this is that during this time, don't allow, I should say, I'm trying to keep things positive. So I don't want to say, don't do this, don't do that, right? But work on, when I say stay positive, I really mean that, right? So all of those places that your brain takes you and your thoughts take you, you know what I mean? Like your mind might take you to dark places, right? Like, just try to stay out of your head as much as you can. I know that sounds difficult, especially this time of year, with the holidays and blah, 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 all the stuff, right? But when you start going into that dark place in your head, like we all do sometimes, right? Just allow yourself to say, oh, I'm not listening to that today, right? Or like do something, put on a happy song, put on a song that makes you feel a little bit better, that sort of thing. Okay. Keith says, yes, very true. And I also love the time that we have to slow down and rest too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, I got to tell you, for me, and you guys tell me if this makes sense to you, but the weeks leading up to Mercury being retrograde, that's the most weirdest time for me. Okay. Like the pre-shadow period starts, people start getting like, oh my gosh, the road rage and the thing and all of that stuff. Right. So it's the lead up and then it's the lead out that I always notice weirdness. Right. So, yeah. So my point is just be patient, be positive, and be persistent. Okay. So that is like Lori's little tip for the day, right? Okay. So now, okay, before I get into readings and before I start taking names, I have something to share. I am so excited. Okay. I have created, okay, actually, me and my assistant, we have created a daily email starting on January 1st, right? Because 2000, like I kept thinking, what can we do as a community in 2024 to start the manifestation and to like have it be consistent and have it be like, like what can we do to like keep the vibration high, right? So I've created this thing called Your Morning Mojo. Okay. And basically, all you have to do is sign up for, or actually go to my website. And like, whenever it comes, like the pop up comes up to, hey, do you want to subscribe to my email list? Say yes, right? And then put in that you want to be part of your morning mojo. Okay. Like click the little box. Okay. And click on my box, for my newsletter too, of course, but your morning mojo. And every day, I'm saying every single day of 2024, you're going to get an email from me. I know it's a lot, but it's just a tiny email, right? It's just a very short email and it's just encouragement for your day. Okay. So basically, you'll get up and you'll see either an affirmation for you to repeat, gratitude reminders, uplifting quotes. I mean, it'll just be the gamut, okay, of everything positive. Okay. So go to my website and sign up for it today. Okay. Because you don't want to, I'm excited about, starting January 1st. We're going to do this, we're going to do it together. Okay. I have other manifestation things coming up as well. And that will be on my website as well. Okay. So go to my website and check it out. I'm so excited. If you've already subscribed to my newsletter, I'm going to be sending out an email with, a newsletter explaining how to sign up for it. Okay. Because you'll have to go to your preferences, blah, 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 something like that. I'm so thankful for my assistant, Rachel, because I don't know how to do a lot of this stuff, but she's like got it going on. So we're going to do manifestation together. Okay. 2024 is collectively going to be our year. So 2024 is going to be an 8-year. Ooh, I have been saying the 3 H's: whole, happy, and healthy. Oh my God, that's so great. I love it. I love it, Keith. So, all right. Now, what can I do? Oh, and I wanted to apologize for not being here last week. Yeah, some weeks, I'm still trying to get my health situation, up and at 'em, let's just say. Okay. So I'm working on it. So please bear with me. Right. I'm feeling really good lately though. So I am, Mercury retrograde be damned. We're going to get through this. Right. Okay. So I'm manifesting amazing health is what I'm manifesting. So, but we're going to get into that in 2024. Okay. So Elizabeth would like a card. Okay. Wait a minute. I got to get this right. Okay. Elizabeth. So who else would like a reading? Oh, well, thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. And Keith wants a card. Who else can I pull a card for? Or I've got some spirits hanging out here with me. So let's see where that goes. Right? So just if you're interested in a if you're interested in a reading, let me know and I will put your name on the list. Yay, I know. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. Rachel! Why does it say Rachel, please? Oh, Rachel wants a reading. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Elizabeth, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for that. Maybe someday I'll figure out how to do donations, right? Okay, so Krista. Okay, Krista and Rachel. Rachel. Gotta love you. Tasha! Hi, Catherine. Am I putting you down for a reading? I know, right? I know, I'm funny. How'd I do, Rachel? Did I explain that well? So Catherine, am I putting you down for a reading? Because I just want to put you on the list. Okay, so if you want a reading, bring it on. Oh, yes. Okay, Catherine. All right. Awesome, Catherine. All right. Okay, so if anybody else wants a reading, just let me know and we will get rolling. So yeah, I'm super excited about everything going on because I'm telling you, I really feel good. Like spiritually, I feel like that we are going to be on a roll in 2024. I really, really do. So, yes. All right. So, okay, so we're starting out with Elizabeth. Hopefully you're still here, Elizabeth. Tasha, did you want a card as well? Because I'm here to put you on the list, darling. So, okay. So, Elizabeth, what can I do for you? Is there somebody in spirit that you'd like to hear from? Is there an area of your life might lose connection? No, thank you. Oh, thank you for being so polite, Tasha. Okay, so Elizabeth, I'm going to start by yes, right? Coming together. That's what it's all about. Okay. All right. So Elizabeth, I'm going to start by pulling a card for you. And I'm supposed to start out with my side deck, which if you follow me on any other platform, you know how much I love my side cards, right? So Elizabeth, I am supposed to pull a side card for you. And then we're going to go from there. All right. So Elizabeth, oh, interesting. I got the Tower card. Oh, yay. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right. So, Elizabeth, you got the Tower card. I got to tell you what, it's so funny because I could pull that same card for like 4 different people and get 4 different readings, right? So, Elizabeth, you know what I'm getting? I'm feeling like you are on a roll. Okay. Oh, yes, of course, Andrea. I am feeling like, Elizabeth, that you are on a roll right now. And you can give me yeses and nos if this makes sense to you. Okay. Um, I'm really getting for you that you are building something really big. And it's so funny because a lot of times I'll be like, oh, like, oh, you're building walls around you and blah, 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 whatever. But you know what? For you, Elizabeth, I really feel like that you are building something amazing for yourself. And I feel like that, and this might sound really strange, but I feel like I'm seeing you walking up steps, right? And this is a good thing. Okay. Like walking and building those steps, and you're in the midst of building something really, really cool. Okay. Of course, Kara, nice to see you. Um, and what I really want to say, Elizabeth, and hopefully you're able to hear this, and if not, watch the replay, right? I'm really feeling like I'm supposed to pull you one of these cards because a sacred forest card, because these are kind of like the happy cards, right? But I feel like that I'm supposed to give you encouragement to keep moving forward. Okay, Elizabeth, keep moving forward. Don't allow yourself to get stopped. Okay. Because I feel like that is kind of who you might be, in the world. Sometimes you might like people and situations and things might I feel like that they sometimes stop you. Okay. Don't allow that to happen. All right. So I am pulling this. Oh my gosh. I'm serious. You can't make this stuff up, right? So Elizabeth, hopefully if you can hear me or not, whatever, look at the card I pulled. I pulled success, right? You don't feel like that lately at all, but I have built a business course. Well, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. That's like, I keep hearing that over and over and over again. And honestly, seriously, it says secret spring and then it says success. So, Elizabeth, don't let I feel like I'm supposed to say this and I'm really sorry if it irritates anybody, but don't let the bastards get you down. That's what I feel like I'm supposed to say. And I feel like I'm supposed to say that. I mean, seriously, I just give what I get here. Don't let the bastards get you down in a New York accent. So I don't know what that means to you, but Elizabeth, keep moving forward. Don't allow fear to stop you. Yes, right? Just work through the fear. And I'm here to tell you, I know that, I might sound like kind of a broken record here, but manifest it. If you start the process of manifesting, okay, Robin, I gotcha. If you start the process of manifestation and all that it entails, you will be successful beyond your wildest dreams. This is like a confirmational sort of hearing. What am I saying? Reading, you know? So keep moving forward, Elizabeth. Don't allow fear to stop you. And I know I've said that like 4 times, but my guides keep saying to me, like, come on, say it again. She needs to hear it again. So there you go. Okay. And I wish you so much love, Elizabeth. Oh my gosh. You've got this. We're building an amazing community here. We really are. Okay. And this is fantastic. This is great news. You've got this. You've got so much support, even just by people that you don't know, because we are building a high vibrational spiritual community here. Okay. So much love to you, Elizabeth. I wish you the best. It's going to be a great 2024. So yay. All right. Okay. Next is Keith. My dear Keith. My dear Keith. All right. So give me an area of your life that you would like some clarity on, possibly. Or is there somebody in spirit? I don't usually bring through. Oh, it does make a lot of sense. Good, Elizabeth. I don't usually bring through people for you, but I feel like somebody's here. There's a guy here for you. A card would be great. Please and thank you. You're so cute. Keith, you know what? There's something about your energy that I'm just honored that you're here with us today. I just love your energy. Okay. I'm going to pull a card first. And then I'm going to tell you about this guy that's here. Because there's a guy here. Might be a spirit guide, but I kind of, yeah, Keith is awesome. Oh my God. Did you guys see the card that just flew out? Okay, hold on. This card totally just flew out. So this is what, ooh, this is an interesting card for you, Keith. Check this out. All right. So it says Crown Games, right use of power. Okay. Now look at that. Right. You are, okay. Again, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving what I'm getting here. Right. But you are being groomed. You're being groomed. Okay. By spirit to do a lot of this work. I have to say, you're being groomed by spirit to do a lot of this work. And I feel like, and this is probably why I feel kind of like, I don't want to say, oh my gosh. And the number 8 too. Right. And didn't you say before that 8 is 2024 is an 8 number? Oh, that is crazy. It's an 8 year. holy cow, right? I'm really getting, and I feel like that this older gentleman that is here, and you're saying is a guide, okay. Interestingly, I'm really feeling like shivers when I think about 2024 for you. I feel like it's going to be pivotal, pivotal. And I feel like that this old man, I know, right? I got chills too. So what I feel like is happening here is that this man is like, get yourself ready because 2024 is going to be big. It's going to be big. I swear I'm hearing him say, get rest now because you're not going to rest in 2024. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. So, yeah. Okay. This man is like so freaking cool. And tell me if I need to say this out loud to everybody. Please never take it personally if I forget a reading or if I forget like people that I brought through before. If I remembered every single reading that I ever did and all the spirits, it would be too much, right? So I feel like, though, Keith, I may have brought this man through before. So you tell me, and if not, whatever, right? Okay, so this man is like, I've got your back. Okay. You know what needs to be done. Keep moving forward as well. Right. But I feel like that in terms of for you, Keith, I feel like that this, you already know what needs to be done. Okay. You already know. Like, I feel like that putting your trust in spirit, in this guide of yours, I feel like that, I feel like that allowing yourself to just put your trust, surrender. We talk a lot about that, right? Surrendering and allowing, just if you get an inspiration from spirit, follow it. That's what I keep hearing for you. If you get an inspiration of like, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm supposed to, whatever, create a website. I'm just making that up. That's not exactly what I heard, but you know what I mean? So it's like, if you hear something, if you get inspiration, follow it. Okay. And keep meditating. I keep hearing him saying, don't forget to meditate. Whatever you do, don't forget to meditate. Okay. So much love. Oh my God. I can't wait to see what your 2024 is going to be like. And you know what? It's so funny because it's only the 12th of December. And I don't know why, but I feel like that obviously we've done two readings so far, and they're kind of about gearing up for 2024. So kind of interesting evening so far. I love it. Love it. Okay. All right. So Keith, you've got this. You have created a community within yourself as well. So I love that. I love that. Aw, I know. I'm very excited for Bex. For Bex, I'm really excited for Keith too. Yeah. And Casey, thank you so much. Today is 12/12. Isn't that amazing? Amazing. So, and yep. And we're not freaked out by Mercury going retrograde. No way. We are empowered. I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Krista, are you still here? Are you still here, Krista? Krista. I love that name. I met a couple. Okay, so you guys know that I'm a certified teacher, Masters of Wisdom, meditation and Masters of Wisdom teacher with David G. And there was like two people that I've met within their Krista, so I just love that name. So Krista, yay. Awesome. Good. Okay, good. Okay, Krista, is there somebody you'd like to hear from? Is there an area of your life you'd like some clarity on? Tell me what it is I can do for you. Okay. I will say wow, I got a lot of chills. Krista, there's a lot of chills coming up, which usually means that there's somebody here for you. So, oh my gosh, it's going up my neck and it's coming here. Oh my gosh. I think you hit enter before you meant to. Whatever comes through is good. Okay. That's so funny, Veronica. That's great. Okay, whatever comes through is good. All right, Krista. Okay, so I feel like I'm supposed to pull this card. And you know what? It's so funny because I normally for the other decks, I don't put the cards back in. I don't know why, just because I never did. And so, but Krista, I'm supposed to pull a card from the side cards for you. So interesting. All right. Okay. Wouldn't it be funny if it was the Tower card? All right, Krista. Oh, interesting. Okay. You've got the Wheel card. All right. So, Krista, the wheel never stops. Okay. This particular, if you can see it, this wheel creates energy. Okay. And what I'm getting about this card for you is that, you know, sometimes I feel like, I'm sorry, I'm putting myself in your energy and I don't want to do that. But Krista, you can always tell me, no, I'm not relating to that or whatever, right? But just give me some feedback if this makes sense to you. I feel like that in your head sometimes, Krista, you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't stop thinking. My brain is just on overdrive and it's going and going and going and going and going and going, right? And it doesn't really want to stop. Okay. Um, Veronica, I put you on the list. So, and I feel like Krista, this is for you. I feel like that sometimes you're just like, oh my gosh, stop already, right? However, if you look at this, okay, the wheel, it never stops, but it's creating energy. Okay. The wheel in this picture is creating an energy because it's being moved by the water. Okay. So the wheel, it's never stopping, but it's creating an energy. Okay. So as much as you think, and I'm sorry, I'm just going to be like, I'm just going to blah, right? As much as you feel like sometimes you're ADD, that's that. Try not to let that way of thinking like be a bad thing. Trust me, I do the same thing, right? I am like always thinking to myself, stop thinking so much, because I tend towards ADD, in case you guys hadn't kind of recognized that a little bit. But my brain is always here, there, and everywhere, right? But I used to think it was a bad thing. It's like, oh my gosh, why can't I just be normal or whatever? But guess what? I've now started to realize that it's a positive thing. It's a good thing, because it's what spirit is giving to me. So, Krista, what I want to say to you is that all of those thoughts are actually spirit giving you ideas and thoughts and things to think about. Keep a normal is overrated. Kristen. um, what I really want to say here is that I really think that right now, and you tell me, Krista, I just feel like that I want to tell you to get out a notebook. Allow a notebook to be your best friend. Start writing stuff down. Okay. Start writing ideas down. You can journal if you want, but you can make a list if you want, and then try to figure out what all of that means, because those ideas and thoughts that are coming to you are from spirit. Okay. And I really want to say that I'm really kind of feeling like, yeah, well, thank you, Krista. Yeah. If you switch the perspective, okay, and that's part of like, when I wrote my book on manifestation, that's part of what it's about, shifting your thoughts. But it's not just about shifting your thoughts and thinking happy thoughts all the time. It's actually about taking the thought of like, oh my God, I wish my brain would just turn off, to why is this happening? Let's like have this be a positive thing, right? So have the notebook or the journal be your best friend and write stuff down. Then go into meditation. Okay. So, Krista, this is the message. Okay. And then there's a man here. Wow. Okay, so there's a man here for you too, Krista. So I'm just going to say that right now. But allow spirit to blend with you. Okay. So sit in meditation. Do you meditate, Krista? Because I feel like if you don't, you should start. Okay. And it doesn't have to be a big deal. It's just a 10-minute thing. It doesn't have to be a big deal. You don't have to make it like it's big. You don't have to do hand mudras and the whole thing. Okay. But meditate. If you already do meditate, I feel like that they're telling me to tell you to kind of up your game a little bit. Okay, so if you meditate sometimes, maybe let's start to work on maybe every morning for 10 minutes, just right when you wake up, you know? Okay, this is going to be like terrible that I'm saying this. Okay, and actually, David G would probably be like, "What are you saying? Oh my gosh." I can't believe I'm going to say this. Oh my God. If you can't find time to meditate, first thing in the morning, go into the bathroom and sit on the throne and just allow yourself to sit and meditate for like 10 minutes. I know that's bizarre and so weird, but you don't have to like be doing your business at the same time, or you can, whatever. It's wherever you can be by yourself for like 10 minutes, you know? I can't believe Spirit tells me to say these things. Okay. I know I'm weird already anyway, but Spirit tells me to say these things. I know. Thank you, Kara. Okay. So I've said my piece now. Right. But yeah, just allow it to come in and see what happens. Okay. You've got a man here who feels like it was like a grandfather. I feel like grandfather, it could be your father, but it feels kind of like, I feel like he's older. um I feel like he's older, and I feel like that, that kind of grandparent energy. That's kind of what I feel. So, um so yeah. So yeah. Okay. I hope that makes sense to you. Um Bex is like, okay, sure. I That's good advice, right? So this man is on your side. Okay. This man is part of who you are. This man is like just somebody that just is supportive. I don't necessarily feel like that this man is protective per se, but I feel like I'm very supportive. And anytime you need anything like that, you just ask him and he will do his best, I guess you could say, right? So, yeah. So Krista, I hope that that makes sense. Good luck. Good luck. Things are gonna be okay. Like, just keep moving forward. Yeah, I think that's like I can't stop with that message today. It's so funny because that's what spirit does sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll be like all the different messages. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're all like all these people are here, and then all of a sudden here we go. You know what I mean? It's like it's all the same, right? So sometimes whenever I give messages, we have to say the same thing over and over and over again so that you get it. Okay. So I'm just going to say it like that. Evolve me. Who is it on Evolve Me? Ooh. Hi, Evolve Me. So yes, I do this show in conjunction with evolveme.com. And it's like your one-stop shopping place for everything metaphysical. So if you want to try it, check it out. Evolve Me is a pretty special place. So, and amazing. Oh, hi, Theon. It's Theon. So it's a very special place. And it's like the community that Theon is building is absolutely amazing. So I'm just gonna say that. Okay, cool. Okay, I just realized that today is also a new moon. Oh my gosh, is it? Wow. So it's a new moon. Tomorrow Mercury goes retrograde. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy couple of weeks, but we've got this because we've got our patience, our positivity, and our persistence. We've got this. Okay. So, all right, Krista. Thank you. Okay, Rachel, it's your turn. Rachel. Theon's like, no. Yeah, tomorrow, early morning, Mercury goes retrograde and until the 1st of January. So, yay. Be prepared. Be prepared, right? Be persistent. Be patient. Be positive. So, there you go. All right. So, next is Rachel. Rachel, are you still here? Rachel's here. Okay, I'm going to pull a card for you, Rachel. I'm going to start out with a card. What card do I want to pull? Woohoo! Down for anything you got for me. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm putting the card back in the side card deck. I love the side card deck. Then I will go retrograde. Hang on. Okay, so Rachel, this card is for you. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. Like, seriously, look at all these cards. Look at all the cards that I shuffled. Oh my God, that's crazy. I got the wheel for you too. Oh my gosh. But Rachel, I'm going to pull you another card as well because I feel like I'm supposed to pull you 2 cards. All right. But check this out. Okay, so Anha, I'm putting you down on the list. I don't know if I'm going to get to everybody today because I'm long-winded. So sorry. Right? So this is crazy. Okay, Rachel, I got the wheel card. Okay. Now, but I'm not getting the same reading as I did for Krista with that. Isn't that bizarre? I mean, I shuffled these. Spirit is so freaking cool. I love Spirit. I love what I do. All right. The message I'm getting for you, it's so funny because for Krista, I was getting all these messages and all this stuff going on, right? But for you, Rachel, I feel like that I'm supposed to tell you to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And it's not a big dramatic thing. I'll just say it that way, right? It's not like hyperness. Okay. So interesting. All right. Now I'm going to pull another card and then I'm going to tell you about this lady that's here. Okay. All right. Oh, nice. Check it out. It's the money card. But what I feel more about this card for you, Rachel, is I feel like it's more about abundance. Okay. I don't necessarily, I'm sorry to say, because can we all use more money? But, there may be money involved in it too, but I feel like that when I look at this card, I'm supposed to talk to you about abundance and about allowing yourself to reap the benefits of all the work that you're doing for whomever you're doing it for. I'll just say it that way, right? I'm typing back too slow. You're so funny. I really want to say that first of all, I already know you. Okay. So full disclosure, everybody, I know Rachel, right? She's got like a heart of gold. Okay. So Rachel, without a doubt, you have a heart of gold. Okay. And there's this lady that is here. I feel like that she is older. She feels like she could be, it's interesting because I feel like that she could be like a grandma, but I actually kind of feel like it might be like a great aunt. So I feel like that whenever I tap into her energy, it feels like the generation 2 above, but it feels like an aunt on that side. Does that make sense? I hope so. Do you have a great aunt in spirit? And it's okay if you don't. Just tell me yes or no. But that's just what the energy feels like. I feel like that this lady was also, I'm going to say it this way, a go-getter. Okay. Yes. Interesting. I'm searching my memory. Okay. That's fine. It may not be a great aunt, but it was somebody up there, up 2 generations up. Okay. It may be your grandmother, but for some reason it doesn't quite feel like it's that, but we'll see. Okay. You have an aunt like my dad's sister in spirit. Um, is she like a little bit on the older side? That aunt, your dad's sister, is she on the older side? When I say older side, I would mean like maybe 60s or 70s or 80s. Yes. Okay. So maybe that's what it is. Okay. See, I was reading too much into that. All right. Um, I feel like that you are an awful lot like this lady because um oh my god, 60. Okay, got it. Okay. I really kind of feel like that you are an awful lot like her in terms of moving forward and like just doing what you know to be right. I feel like that she had really, I know you to have really high integrity, and I feel like that she did. And she was a hard worker. I know you're a hard worker. Like, I feel like that the important qualities in this life, I feel like that's what she had, and she's funny to the point where she's saying stuff like, "Yeah, I feel kinda like, how do I wanna say this? She got all this from me." So, she's kinda being funny, but she's being kinda serious, Like, your integrity is, like, everything, okay? And that's what she's telling me about her. So, her name was Angie? Yes, it would probably be like, oh, like 60-ish now. Okay, I understand that. Okay. I received that lovingly. Okay. Is this Angela? I don't is Angela and Angie, are they the same person? Um, I'm not getting a name, so I kind of can't tell you that. I feel like that she knew you, like when you were here. Like, when did you actually ever know her? Like, did you ever I feel like that, she hugged you. I'm just envisioning her hugging you. So I'm just gonna say that, and I feel like that you are a little girl, yeah, so does that make sense to you, Rachel? I'm not actually seeing her. I'm not using clairvoyance because she's not coming to me clairvoyantly. She's kind of coming to me clairsentiently, which means that I am feeling her energy. Okay. Um, yeah. So I'm asking her how she passed. She's like being kind of ambivalent about it. It's almost like she's telling me she doesn't want to talk about it because she's like, "Ah, never mind," because it doesn't matter now, is basically what the way she's kind of saying that. So I hate when they do that, but there's nothing, what can I do? you know, um, yes, I knew her in life. Okay. She passed right after my daughter was born and didn't get to meet her. Okay. She surprised us by passing. Okay. Um, I feel like I'm seeing, you know what? I'm wondering if, ooh, this could be cool. I'm wondering if in spirit she's hugging your daughter, because I'm kind of feeling like doesn't matter now, but whoever she, okay. Well, I'm feeling like I feel like I'm seeing her hugging somebody. It feels like it's older, so like it feels like it was you. However, this might be her kind of hugging your daughter too. Like it might be like a dual kind of things. You know what I mean? Um, I actually also feel like that I don't know if you know that your daughter actually sees or saw like spirits. Just throwing that out there. Um, because I feel like that I feel like a closeness. When I tap into this lady's energy, I feel closeness to her. So yeah, kind of interesting. To your daughter, that is. I feel like that this lady is kind of close to your daughter. So that's kind of cool. Um, Interesting. I don't know. I feel like that she was she wasn't scared of stuff. My daughter is a lot like me, so I wouldn't doubt that she has seen or felt spirit. Okay. Yeah. Um yeah, I feel like that this lady is like she's pretty awesome. She's like not scared to do stuff and she just goes for it, you know? So I feel like that this lady, like you're a lot like this lady. So but keep moving forward. Okay. Keep moving forward. Allow yourself, give yourself the gift of moving forward. Don't allow the fear. And I know I said this earlier for somebody, but don't allow fear to stop that. Just keep moving and allow yourself to keep moving because that's where the abundance is going to sink in. Okay. So, oh my gosh. Yay, Rachel. That one's a fun one. That was pretty darn amazing. So awesome. Okay. So now I'm putting these cards back in on the side cards. Let's see what happens with the next reading. Gosh, that's crazy. Catherine, are you still here? Oh, you're still with it. Wash hands. Are you washing your hands? I'm seeing okay, so let me just tell you guys, I use a thing called an app called Restream. So that's how I can see all the comments from all the platforms. It's just really funny to me because um I'm not getting emojis. I don't see emojis. I actually see what it says. So I know. Love how spirit knows what to say. It's so true. So true. Okay, so Catherine, are you still here? Rachel, I'm clearly not friends with my keyboard right now. You're so funny. So Catherine, are you still here? I would love to pull a card from you or something beautiful. What can I do for Catherine? Yep, I'm just going to sing until somebody comes on. So Catherine, are you still here? All right. So you know what? Maybe we'll do. Maybe we'll go to Andrea because Andrea, you're next. So we'll go to Andrea, and then if Catherine's still here, I'll do her after. Okay, because I'm trying to go in sort of an order. Sometimes on lives, I just allow spirit to pick what. So just so you guys know, I'm sitting here shuffling the side cards. You never know. It's crazy, right? Okay, so Andrea, are you still here? Yay. Okay, may I have a channeled message from my father, Hector, who passed away December 2019. He's been visiting my daughter lately because she's been seeing spirits. Oh, how much fun is that? Oh, that's awesome. That is so much fun. Okay. All right, Andrea, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so immediately, now I don't know if this is your father. Okay, so you got to give me yeses and nos. All right. So there's this man who stepped forward and he's like, I'm not going to give a height because I'm really, really short. I'm like 5'2". So anybody is taller than me, but I feel like that he wasn't amazingly tall. So let's just say medium height. I feel like that there's it's not like he's got a full head of hair, okay? But it's not like I feel like he's not bald, but thinning hair, let's just say it that way, okay? So I feel like he's got thinning hair and then I'm not quite getting a color though. I feel like it's a little bit on the darker side, but it might be getting lighter. So let's just say that, okay? Let me see what else I feel like that his personality. Okay, so that's like clairvoyantly, like I'm seeing this stuff, right? Then I feel like that his personality is so extraordinary. Like I've got goosebumps. I love this guy. I love this guy, right? He he's almost a little bit ornery. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like Andrea, like he's a little bit ornery. Like he's got that Cheshire cat grin, maybe not the fullness of it, but I feel like that he's kind of like, like he's like being funny. Like that's how I do when I'm being funny, like that. So I feel like that he's got kind of a big smile and he's so much fun. I mean, I feel like that he would, like, if you asked him to stand on his head, he would do it. You know what I mean? I feel like that. Okay, maybe that's a little bit weird, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that he's got a beautiful personality. Okay. So, Andrea, does this sound like your dad, or um so you said yes, but I was talking before that. So, yes, he was. Okay, good, good, good. Um I feel like that, it's so weird. I feel like that I want to say he likes to play games, but I'm kind of getting not exactly the games like you might be thinking. Do you know what I mean? Like, I kind of feel like that like, I feel like that he's talking to me about talking to your daughter. Um he's playing around. He's trying to get her to smile. I feel like that. Okay, so this is just him talking, right? He's telling me that there's been a little bit of sadness and a little bit of something like fear for your daughter, Andrea. There might be a little bit of fear going on, and so he's trying to, like, get her happy again, kind of thing, right? And I don't necessarily think that it's a big dramatic thing that she's worried or sad or anything like that. I just feel like that there's this worry. I'm seeing, like, worry, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, Melinda. I probably will not, but I'll put your name on the list anyway. Okay. She misses him so much. Of course. Yes, of course. So is there some worry going on in her life right now? Because I feel like that's what he's focusing on. Like, trying to make her feel better. So there's that. Okay, let me see what else he wants to say here. Um, okay, so I'm kind of feeling like that. Gosh, he's showing me, this might sound really nutty, but I feel like he's showing me like a clown suit. And but I in my head, I got to give what I get, right? So I'm seeing him in like this clown suit, but I feel like it's to try to help her to laugh and like feel more comfortable, okay? Um he's laughing to me and he's like, "Of course it's me." Of course it's me. Um Never meaning to scare. Never. She misses her dad and is going to see him on her Christmas break. Okay. Maybe that's what it is, and he's trying to make her feel a little bit more comfortable and better and happier. Um but he's like, he doesn't want her to feel scared of him. I think that she was a little bit kind of, I don't want to say freaked out, but she was a little bit kind of freaked out. I'll just say, you know, when things are starting to happen. I feel like that, was there a towel that was moved, or like, I feel like I'm seeing a towel, and I feel like that she knows she left the towel here, but it ended up over here, and I don't know why I'm thinking of a towel. So tell me if that makes any sense to you. Um let me see what else he's giving me. He's okay, so he wants to talk to you. Oh my gosh, yes to the towel? That's hilarious. um he wants to say something to you, okay? What he wants to say to you is this. I know, and I am going to like channel. So I don't usually channel like on when I do these online things, but I feel like that he's okay with that. Okay. So basically what he's saying to me is that, I know you miss me. I know that she misses me, which makes, and he's saying, he puts his hand over his heart and he's like, I just, I am honored to be missed that way. Um, but I'm not gone. He's like, I'm not gone. Whenever you talk to me, I hear you. And he wants me to explain about, which you probably already know, Andrea, but like, my mother died in December, actually December 9th of 2018. So it's been 5 years for my mom being gone. She's always right here. Right. At first, I was like, are you going to come to me? Are you going to come to me? I'm a medium, you'd think, but now because I teach so much, she's the one that started me teaching, right? So now because I teach so much, she's always right here. She's always with me. And she just said to me, she's like, and I'm not leaving. My mom was really a funny one too, you know? So he's not leaving you. Oh, my mother really likes him. Oh my god, this is too funny. Oh my gosh. They're really similar in personality, and I knew that as I was explaining. So they're like, now they're behind me and they're laughing. It's like they're having coffee. No, okay, they're not having coffee. It's like they're together, and is my face red because I am just dying over this. This is hilarious. They're both like loving life together, right? Or being on the other side. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so Andrea says, when we set up the Christmas tree, we found a card he sent us and she broke down. Of course she did. Oh gosh. Tell her she can talk to him and he hears her. How old is she, by the way? Because we have to be careful about kids, you know, because it does freak them out a little bit, right? So yeah. Oh, he loved coffee. And there you have that. So he's really good at coming through, right? So yeah, so Andrea, how old is she's 11. Okay. All right. So go easy on the explaining all of this to her because kids around that age can be a little bit like, whoa, and then they go to school and they start telling their friends, and then things start happening. So just saying. Okay. But you can tell her that he if she ever feels like somebody is hugging her, it's him. And for that matter, he's sitting here saying this. And the same thing for Andrea too, kind of thing. So if you ever feel like you just get this weird feeling that somebody is like standing behind you and there's nobody there, that's him. Okay. And he's coming close. He comes close and he's with you. So how much I love this reading. And my mom just thinks he's awesome. That's always my gauge. If my mom likes him, he's good to go, kind of thing. So how beautiful is that? Keep talking to him. Keep talking to him. Okay. She can see spirits but can't hear them, but I can see them and can't hear them. Mhm. So that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful, And so you've got that in common together. That's absolutely beautiful. So, yeah. So much love to you on this amazing holiday season. So, this beautiful Christmas season. So enjoy, right? Yeah, that was a fun reading. Oh, Catherine, I'm sorry you're here. And I called you and then I didn't hear from you. So I'm so sorry. And I've now run out of time and I have another event that I have to get to, and I'm so sorry. So, Catherine, come back next week because I think I'm good. I will be here next week. So come back. Okay. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for being here. And have a beautiful evening. Okay, everybody. Namaste. Have a beautiful night.